Former defensive back Devin McCourty from NBC Sports Pro Talk Football, talking about who he sees as the best secondary this year in the NFL.
This is easy. I'm going to the land. I'm going to Cleveland. The Cleveland Browns, I thought they finished the season that way. They brought back the same guys they have. I love them. I love their three corners. Hopefully Denzel Ward is healthy. And I love their three safeties with Deplet, with Juan Thornhill, and also with either Ronnie Hickman or Rodney McLeod as that third safety. So I think they have the full gamut at the secondary.
You know, I was looking at them too as I was putting this together ahead of the show. The thing that gives me concern is Denzel Ward, concussion number 5. I know he said he's going to keep playing. At some point, and we haven't seen this happen, the NFL became ultra sensitive to concussions in 2009 with the return to play checklists and whatnot. At some point, you're not going to get cleared to return. At some point, you're not going to find a doctor who says you're good to go. So that's my concern about the Browns with Denzel Ward.
Casey, concussions are serious things, so I understand that. They're deep, though. Harden can play. Halasi can play. Heck, Justin Hardy is a Pro Bowl special teamer that couldn't make it as CB6.
Yeah, I think that speaks volumes that you couldn't sneak him on just to be a special teams ace because of how deep your corner room was, and you didn't want to expose any of those guys to waivers on the bottom of that roster, be it Halasi or Harden, would have gotten picked up. Yeah, I think that's clear at this point. And then you just look at the safety room. Like, it's obviously they need to see Thornhill healthy to actually judge what he is. But the reason you go and get him is because you want to play a ton of cover one man, and he is a free roaming high post safety who can cover the entire field when healthy. Delpit is what you want him to be. What do you need that week? That's what Delpit can be. So you have a player in that safety room that can kind of be a math changer for you and come down the box as an overhang backer or play in the slot or blitz very effectively. So if you look at the pieces, and then we're not even talking about Martin Emerson, who I believe is a tip of the spear cornerback in the NFL, and I get the questions surrounding Denzel. It's concerning, and I have no issue that, he's going to come back and he'll be a great football player when he returns. That's who he is. I'm more worried about the human Denzel Ward when he's 35 and done with football, that he doesn't have a lot of ramifications from these hits. And it is concerning to me that his last concussion came while wearing a Guardian cap on a very innocuous play where he was just going to the ground, which is something you're not going to be able to avoid, So I get the concern there, but if we're talking about a skill set perspective, and then you team it with the fact that you're led by a very aggressive defensive coordinator who leans into your skill set, you got to think that this is the best defensive back group in the NFL.